Yo, what's up? Joe. Welcome back to another What the Fuck Wednesday. June 18th, 2025. So it's about to be 1 o'clock p.m. and my last bit of coffee. Alright, so what the fuck is going on? Actually I almost forgot it was Wednesday. I was editing a video for Paul and I'm like, oh shit, it's Wednesday, and I'm trying to keep up with my personal schedule, and literally it felt like it was Wednesday a day ago. Yeah, I mean, said it before and I'll say it again, and most likely I'll bring it up again somewhere down the goddamn line. Fucking time just fucking flows by so goddamn fast. God damn it, seriously. More reason why I keep up a schedule the way how I do, cause just time just flies, ridiculously fast. It's weird. It's like it's hard to keep up with yourself at times. The busier you get, Yeah, it's weird. You just have to start to cut out shit. Things that you want to do, don't want to do, whatever. Actually, that kind of leads into the point of this video. I'm planning to finally start to travel more, and I guess I'm pretty excited for that. Me and the girlfriend have already been making plans. I've been putting off traveling or doing specific things because I wanted to get out of debt. But there's something you got to be careful with, especially in American culture, is that it's very easy to be in debt all the time, and it's almost like you're get used to being in debt one way or another in this country. Student loans, a car loan, a bank loan, credit card loans. It's like, goddamn it, it's pretty crazy how American society can be based off credit like a motherfucker, And yeah, you gotta learn to not fall into that, or I did. I'll just speak for myself. And for these past few years, I've been working on getting out of debt, and I achieved it, thankfully. You have to make some choices, and you have to cut out certain things. So thankfully, technically, I'm out of debt. And of course, literally within a few days, I get flooded with a bunch of credit card and bank loan offers. It's like, man, they're like, oh, you're out of debt. Here, get more into debt. It's just, it's crazy how that works. But that being said, my plan is, now that I'm debt free, I want to be able to travel, and that's basically has been my goal. I'm excited to start doing that, to focus on that part of my life. At least for me, it's kind of a big deal because it's something I've always been wanting to do, but for one reason or another, it's been something I had to put off. Whether I was focusing on going to school, focusing on getting a job, focusing on working on my relationship with my girlfriend, getting things organized. I'm not going to deny the fact that drinking definitely held me back, just being stupid, recovering from being sick or whatever. But thankfully, all that shit is behind me, and now I'm at a point in my life, in my early 40s, where I'm able to embark on this cool adventure of traveling. And yeah, some of the people that I've chatted with, either through Discord or online, while I stream, or people that just comment about me traveling to, say, Taiwan or to Vegas, and they bring up the topic of traveling. They bring up how they would like to do that, but they can't for whatever reason. Whatever your reasons are, just know they are temporary, and you're able to work on it, whatever your situation is. But yeah, if there's one thing that definitely has changed my perspective of myself and my overall outlook on things, is definitely has been traveling, in particular to Taiwan, seeing how things are different there. It does make you realize there's more life outside of the country, right? Me coming from a bad background, meaning a very poor neighborhood, there's a lot of people that I grew up with that their whole life, it just evolves around what goes on in the neighborhood. Instead of moving to another apartment complex, they move within the same apartment complex, and their family members are downstairs or whatever. They work at some local shop, and they just stay there. It's crazy how some people can imprison themselves. The same can go to your own neighborhood, your own state, and your own country. You can imprison yourself mentally by being stuck in your ways, whatever they may be. Traveling is something that I think is such a great investment in yourself, seeing how things are differently, and not listening to too much noise of how bad things are overseas. Now obviously, we got to be careful. I'm going to be planning on areas that align with my perspective of things and stuff that I want to do. Something I do want to do with the girlfriend is we love theme parks. So obviously Japan, for example, we love Halloween, and I want to check out how Japan celebrates Universal Studios Horror Nights in Japan. And from what I see, it's fucking badass. They got Resident Evil mazes or whatever. I think Chainsaw Man characters or whatever. So I mean, obviously it's different. And since I'm there, obviously I want to explore, you know. So stuff that kind of aligns with what I like to do with the girlfriend, you know, and we're gonna explore the country and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot that I want to do. There's a lot that I want to see, and I'm just happy that I'm at a point now that I worked hard to be able to do this. So I don't know. I guess I'm sharing this mainly because for those have left a lot of comments saying how like they're jealous of my job or something like that, or they wish they could do what I do, or you know they're asking me how to work towards my goals, whatever it may be that they find interesting of what I do. Look, whatever I do, you guys can do it too. If there's one thing you can learn from like my content itself, is just that I stick to a schedule. You know, I set things up, I focus on it, and I try to make sure I do make the best choice I can daily, whatever that may be. From the moment I wake up to I brush my teeth to the coffee I drink, making sure I get my work done, keep Paul happy, you know, make sure my girlfriend is also happy, you know, do the laundry, you know, make sure my bills are paid on time, make sure everything's like set right, taking care of my health as much as I can, you know, on the weekends I walk around, do some exercise, anything. Everything I do is pretty much scheduled and they all have a purpose. I'm just not wasting time anymore because like I said, it literally feels like it was only a day ago that it was already Wednesday, yesterday. And here I am making another what the fuck, you know, Wednesday video. So yeah, time flies quick. Since time's gonna fly by, might as well make the most of it every day, you know. Study a new skill, work on that side hustle, work on your goals, whatever they may be. Just get started, dude, and next thing you know, like you said, a year will pass by and you'll see a massive amount of growth to whatever it is that you're working towards, right? So me and the girlfriend were talking about it, and like we just both got like pretty proud of ourselves that we reached a point now that we are planning to travel. And I'm happy for the both of us because we both kind of grew up in the same bad environments, you know, bad neighborhoods. And through making better choices and making sure we stay out of trouble and you know, be responsible and daily, we're at this point now we're making plans for the future, you know. And I'm a big planner, you know, so I got plans of where I'm going to go, how I'm going to do it, how to pay it, and do it responsibly, you know, not getting myself in trouble to travel. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. But like I said, it was very important for me first to get out of debt. I achieved that. Now that I achieved that, we're moving on to the next step, which is, you know, I want to travel more, and I'm just excited for that. So, of course, vlogs, more vlogs for that. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me for a bit. I'll see you guys next time. Remember, just be consistent. Whatever you guys do, man, you can only improve. Seriously, man. Just keep, just find a schedule, stick to it, and work. All right, guys, peace.